Hello everybody, MD Polo here. Thank you for joining me. On the table today, we take a look at the Taurus G3c. Definitely a pistol for someone on a budget, maybe somebody looking for their first concealed carry pistol. But it is also a pistol that has gotten a lot of attention this year. It is a follow-up to the G2c that a lot of people really love. I have to tell you, full disclosure, I've never shot this yet. But I wanted to do a tabletop and see what it was all about. The G3c is a compact pistol, 9mm, with a 3.2-inch barrel and 12+1 capacity. That is for those of us in free states, otherwise you get a 10-round mag. It has a height of 5.1 inches. It's got a width of 1.2, so it's a little bit wider than a SIG 365, a little bit wider than a Glock 48, Glock 43X. It's got, the weight of it is 22 ounces unloaded. It's got a length, overall length of 6.3 inches, and it comes with an MSRP of $306. Actually, this is going to be funny. It is $305.74. Couldn't round it up, right? Or down. But locally, we've been able to find them for about $280, even in this environment. And you do find them. So this is what's pretty amazing about this one right now. Taurus is providing inventory. So just to show you, the gun has been safety checked before, but it is clear. And since we got it out, you got the mag here. And it is nice. It is made in Brazil. And it's got, wow, there you go. Sorry about that. It's got the yellow follower instead of the orange follower, and it's got the pinky rest at the bottom. So looking at the pistol, you've got a steel slide with a 10-4 finish. The sights are regular sights with a white dot, white dot with a black dot rear. Let me take a look at it. There you go. The rear does have serrations on it, and it is drift. You can drift the sight, wind adjustable. In the front, it is fixed. It is a fixed white dot. It's got the screw on it, so you can change them if you want. So again, the slide, it is from steel with a 10-4 finish. It's got front and rear serrations. This is a change from the G2c that only had rear serrations. The serrations overall are positive and very usable. You got the Taurus roll mark here. And you flip it around, you got the external extractor that you see there. You got the G3c on it, 9x19. Let's take a look at the front of it. One thing I like about it is that you really don't see any lawyer billboards about be careful and this weapon will fire. The grip on it, of course, is polymer, and it's got frame mounted safety. At least this model does. And it's nice, it's got a guard here. I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure what's going on there. But the controls are not very big, and they are guarded here. They're a little bit recessed into the frame. You got your takedown here, very much like a Glock. And you do have a slight rail in the front with one slot for a light or whatever you can hang here, one of the smaller lights. You've got a decent size trigger guard. This doesn't have any sort of texture anywhere around it, but you got a flat-ish trigger. Here you got your trigger safety, that it does disappear fully into the trigger shoe. It's not a fully flat trigger, but it is a very comfortable trigger. Looking further down into the grip, you got fabulous texture. This thing, I can tell you, I really like the texture on this thing. And they put it in all the right places, although I wish that it didn't have this indentation which it has on both sides, which, by the way, the pistol is not, the safeties are not ambidextrous, but the mag release, it is reversible. I really wish that it didn't have this indentations here on the sides, and that they would have put some of this texture up here, because this texture is fantastic. If you can see it there, it's got the little Taurus logo. But you have it in the front, on the sides, and on the rear. It reminds me a lot of the texture on the M&P on the 2.0. And again, I'm not sure what's happening with the camera. I apologize for that, but here we go. So looking at let's take a look at the trigger here. Check it one more time. But the trigger, again, the safety disappears into the trigger shoe, and you got quite a bit of take-up all the way back. The take-up starts to get a little bit tighter, a little grittier as you get to about there, and there's your wall. So from there, all the way back here is your wall, and then your brake. Doesn't feel very solid. It really does feel to me like a $300 pistol. Now your reset, there it is. Now the reset is tactile and it is positive. I like the reset, and you're immediately on the wall. Brakes. One more time. Reset. Brake. So for what it is not a bad trigger. If you used to much better triggers, this is not going to feel very good to you. But if this is what you can buy, is definitely not a bad trigger at all. Combined with the texture. I don't know, just wanted to give you a quick look at this. What do you think? Do you like it? Have you shot it? Do you own it? Do you carry it? What do you say about this Taurus? And I know I've apologized several times already, but I'm really not sure what's going on with the lights. So here's our first look, tabletop look at the Taurus G3c. Definitely for the money. I think Taurus did a fantastic job with this. You get a lot of features of more expensive pistols for under $300, and you can find them in this crazy environment that we're in. So tell me what you think about this Taurus, and I very much look forward to your experiences, especially shooting experiences. What do you think about shooting this pistol? Please remember that I upload videos every Friday morning, and when I can, also on Wednesdays. I'm also very active on my Instagram account. There you can see what's coming onto the channel, what I'm working on before it hits YouTube. So thank you very much, and until the next video, God bless.